Realtors, if your email signature isn't clickable, you could be losing out big time. Ever get an email that made you think, wow, this person's on top of their game? Well, it's not just the content, but that sleek, professional email signature. Your signature isn't just your name and contact info, it's your digital handshake or your mini billboard, and the easiest way for people to connect with you. But what if I told you that using a JPEG or a Canva created email could be costing you potential clients? Imagine this, someone wants to visit your website, give you a call, or even search for homes, but they can't click your contact details. Frustrating, right? That's a lost opportunity, all because your signature isn't clickable. What's up, guys? I'm Adam Gillespie, and I help realtors like you level up your game by using AI responsibly and integrating it seamlessly within your CRM. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a standout, fully clickable email signature in Lofty. We'll make sure it's not only boosting your professional image, but also makes it super easy for anyone to contact you. Don't let simple mistakes like this cost you valuable connections and opportunities. So, without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Have you ever wondered how top agents are doubling their sales and saving multiple hours each week? Well, what if I told you the secret lies in AI? So check this out. I've got a free masterclass that'll change the way you do business. In the free masterclass, I'm going to show you how AI can totally transform your real estate business. Now imagine saving multiple hours every week, boosting your productivity, and skyrocketing your sales. With AI, you can automate your tasks, create engaging content, and close more deals effortlessly. This masterclass is packed with strategies that are going to change the game for you. And here's the best part. We're not just talking about theory. You're going to learn how to use ChatGPT to create SEO optimized blogs, write high converting ad copy, manage your calendar, and so much more. These are real tools that you can start using today. This course is brand new, but it's already the best in the industry, and we're giving you all the cutting edge strategies that you need to lead the pack. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below to register for this free masterclass, and don't miss out on this game-changing opportunity. You can revolutionize your real estate business with AI. So register now and take the first step toward becoming a market leader. I'll see you in the masterclass. All right, guys, so here we are in Lofty inside the settings tab, and you're going to scroll to the bottom of the page where you'll see the email signature section, and you're going to want to go ahead and click edit. Now I'm on the default signature right here, so I'm going to start from here and show you guys how to build one out that's optimized and clickable. And then I'm going to show you how to grab your Gmail or your Outlook email signature. If you've already got that and you want to duplicate that and bring it into Lofty, I'm going to show you guys how to do that using HTML. So not to worry, it's not that complicated. I promise I'll make it make sense. So getting started here, you're going to see this is the default signature. So when you go into the edit mode, you're going to see that all of the variables pop up. Now these are just the variables that tell Lofty what information to put inside that, right? So if we just click save, you'll see it shows my name, broker's license ID number, all of that good stuff, right? So we're going to change some of that, right? So what I'm going to do first and foremost is point out that this picture on here is the same profile picture that we have up here, and they make you crop it kind of weird, and it doesn't really fit the signature in my opinion, right? So I have a little bit better of a picture. I have the full version of this picture. So we're going to start here. I'm going to go ahead and click on this, and it's going to bring up a little menu here. Just click that trash can to delete that. And now you're going to see the cursor blinking in the middle of the page right there. Don't click anywhere outside of this. Otherwise that cursor will reset kind of like this, right? Now it's down here. And when we go to bring it back over, it's going to go up to the top of the screen, and it's going to try to throw whatever image you put up there. And if I just hit enter, it'll bring me down to the center again, or I can even go down a little bit more. So once again, it's easier just not to click out of it, but if you accidentally do click out of it, just click back over there and it should bring it back to the top, and then you can enter down into the center. From there, we're going to enter in our, we're going to add that picture in, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and click this image up here that looks like a little scenic poster. That's to insert an image, and I'm going to click here to browse my, my downloads for it, and I've got my image right down here. There it goes. Now you can see the image is in there, and it actually already looks a little bit better, right? It even rounded the corner of it off a little bit. It's not so squared, and it shows a little bit more. So from here, let's go ahead and just put my name in the way it is. We could leave it agent name like that, and then it'll automatically fill it up with that information. So let's just do that for simplicity's sakes. If I want to change that to size 30, and then we save, there you go. It's got it set out there. But typically, I just put my name in there, okay? And I want to leave that 30 because I like my name to be a little bit bigger. We're going to leave this part alone here because once again, it shows the broker associate and your license ID. But all of this other stuff here, we're going to change because not only is it not clickable, but it's really not popping. It's kind of ugly, to be honest with you. It's just very, very plain. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and click edit here. And then let's just change this stuff out, right? So I'm going to put my phone number in, and I'm using the Lofty personal number that they give us on Lofty because when people call that number and we have the call recording enabled, then it'll automatically record that call and we can use their AI to summarize the conversation and make it to where we don't have to leave notes, right? So if we're on the road and we're unable to leave notes, we don't have to try to remember a conversation later because it's already all in there. Now make sure to check with your state. Some certain states like California require permission to record. So you want to check with your state beforehand before you enable that record button. But here in Colorado, we can do it. So that's what we do. Moving on, I'm going to do the agent email here. So I'm actually just going to type in my email. And the reason I'm doing this is because we're going to link it, right? And I guess we could link the variable too per se, but I just have done it this way. So that's the way I'm going to keep doing it. All right. So we got the email there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that and you're going to see up here this little chain. That's to link that, right? So I want to send this to email. So the email address that we want to send it to is going to be to my Adam Gillespie 303. Same email that we signed up with that. And then we can leave the message subject and the message body blank here because we don't really want it to set the full email up. What this is going to do, this is going to just trigger their computer to open up their email system that they've got it defaulted to, and it'll automatically put my email address in there so they can easily email us, okay? And then next here is the company name. We're not going to actually put anything in here. I'm just going to go ahead and delete it. And the reason is because we're going to add our company logo, make it pop a little bit more, okay? Let me bring that back. So we're going to skip that part, and then company address as well. We're not going to put that in there. We're going to just go ahead and put our email address in there. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these here, and you're going to see that these emojis are actually images. And like I said, they're not colored, so I don't want to use them. So I'm just going to delete them. So let me put my website in here, and then I'm going to go ahead and highlight that, and I'm going to click the link, and then we're going to just put my website in there, right? So I'm going to go over to my website real quick, and I'm just going to copy that. We're going to go back to Lofty. I'm going to put that in place there. Insert. And now there we go. We're linked to my website. Okay. And now I want to change that emoji. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the trash can on that and dump that one out. And I'm going to pull up my emoji keyboard. And then we're going to just go ahead and use this classic internet symbol right there. Okay. So there it's already making it look a little bit more poppy. We're going to do the same thing with the email one as well. I want to go ahead and use my emoji keyboard, bring that up, and let's just go ahead and use this email. And now you're going to see not only are we linked on our email, but it looks a little bit better too, right? We're not done yet. What I want to do now is I want to add a button for people to be able to search for homes. So for like me, I advertise for first-time home buyers a lot. That's my target demographic. So I'm going to put a button up here that says search homes under $600,000, right? Because that's pretty much our average price point around here. And most people in my first-time home buyers are below that mark there. So I'm going to add that in there as kind of a incentive for them to jump onto my website and continue browsing. And it makes the email signature pop a little bit more. So what we're going to do that is we're going to design that in Canva real quick. So I'm going to jump back over to Canva. And what you're going to do is log into your Canva. If you don't have Canva, check it out, guys. It's definitely worth it, but I'm pretty sure it's almost a necessitable tool for us realtors. Most of us use it. So you're going to search for Twitch panel. If it doesn't automatically pop up over here, but that's what we want. And the reason we want that is because that Canva document's laid out kind of like a click bar is, or like a tab bar or a Twitch panel. And we're going to want that because when we put the image into the email itself, we don't want it to have a bunch of unused space that's surrounding it and its little imaginary border, because we want it to be able to fit properly on there. So I'll show you guys what I mean right now. Okay, so I've already created this one right here. I didn't want to turn this into a Canva tutorial about how to create these, but I will show you real quick. What you can do is once you've got the Twitch panel selected, they have all of these, pre-built ones. And I just changed the name in it. Like literally I use this one and I just changed the colors to match my brand. And I put search homes under 600K. But what I'm going to do is when I bounce this down or when I download this, I'm going to download it via a PNG, and we're going to click this button here for the transparent background, and that's to ensure that it just comes out with that image, so that way it fits nice onto our email signature. So I'm going to go ahead and download that real quick. We're going to come back to Lofty, and I'm going to come up here, right? So I'm going to try to come above my name a little bit. So to do that, you're going to want to go ahead and click right by your name there, put your cursor on the before your first letter of your name, and go ahead and click enter, and it's going to drop that down a little bit. Then hit your arrow key up, and then now we're right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab that image now, and we're going to drop it in here. Okay, There it is. So now the image is dropped in there. It's actually pretty big. So I'm going to try to resize it a little bit. We can come up here and we can just shrink that down. Okay. And you can shrink it to however big or small you want. But as you can see there, it's really highlighting that ability to search homes right there. And we're going to link that special too. So what I want to do though is I want to close this gap of space up right here because it kind of leaves my website kind of dragging out the bottom of that. And I want this to look nice and uniform there. So that pretty much brings it back into the middle and it looks much, much better. So now what we want to do is we want to link this button. So how do we get the homes under 600K? Well, we're going to go to our website that's provided by Lofty and you're going to click into buy and we're just going to go ahead and set this up, right? So we're going to do max price 600 or less. We're going to go ahead and click more and we're going to choose for sale only because I don't deal with rentals. If you do, you can leave it on there. We're going to choose active and coming soon. And then under property type, I want single family, multifamily, condo, and townhouse. And now you're going to see that Lofty actually created a custom web page for this, right? So we're going to go in there, we're going to copy that page, and then you can open up a new tab and paste that in and just click on it just to make sure that it did in fact copy that and everything looks good, right? Now, I did forget one step, so let's go back real quick. We're going to click on this map and I want to draw a circle around the Denver metro area because most people are going to be looking for a home within this block here where I'm at, right? So you can go highlight your area where you're at, right? So I'm going to choose the polygon tool here and I'm just going to really non-discriminately draw a circle right around here like this just to encompass that whole metro area. And then now we've got it all set up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy this. We're going to come back to Lofty. I'm going to click on that image and I'm going to click link and I'm just going to drop that link right there just like that. Insert. And now this is linked up. So if I hit save right now, you're going to see this is my email signature. It looks pretty good, right? We can change it up a little bit if we want to. It doesn't feel totally centered to me right there. So I think we could probably make that a little bit smaller. And then that brings it up. We save that. It looks a little bit better there. But like I said, you can continue to mess with that. And you don't even have to use a button that looks like that. You can create a button that looks like whatever fancies you or matches your style and your branding, right? Okay, so now we've got a clickable email signature. So if somebody clicks here, it's going to open up their computer to try to open up the email of their choice. And if they click right there, it's going to take them to the website. And if they click here, it should take them to the website. I believe it may have not saved that link. There we go. Insert that link. There it is. It's saved. And now if they click that, it's going to take them straight up to that full customized search for properties in the Denver metro area under 600,000. So as you can see, we were easily able to take that default email signature and just change it into something a little bit more attractive and interactive, right? One thing I did forget on here is to change that phone logo, right? Because there's that one. So what I'm going to do is come over here, hit that trash can, grab our emoji keyboard again, and find a phone. We'll just put that iPhone in there right there and then click save. And there you go. Guys, that's the completed email signature right there. Now, let's say, for instance, that you have a email signature that you've already designed and it's on your Gmail or your Outlook and you want to use that. Well, we can do that too. So what you'll do is you'll go over to your email and you're just going to copy that, right? You're going to grab your signature and copy it inside of Gmail or Outlook, wherever you're at. And then we're going to come back over to Lofty and you can click edit. We can just delete this whole email right here. And you're going to click Control V or Command V, whatever that is on your computer, and you're going to see it paste it like this. And this isn't going to work, right? This is not very attractive at all. The problem is that even if I resize these down, it doesn't let me drag and drop them. It lets me move them a little bit, like if I grab my cursor over and do that, but it's so hard to get it all to line back up, and it actually is impossible. I've tried for hours. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to use HTML to actually install this, okay? And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that right now. So what you're going to do is once you've copied your email signature from Gmail or Outlook, wherever, you're going to go to a website called html5-editor.net. And I'll drop this website down in the description below, but this is a free HTML editor that can basically turn your email signature into HTML, right? So if I copy that and I come over here and I paste it in, you're going to see it just creates all the HTML automatically on the side of it, right? And it's all laid out pretty good, looks good. So I'm going to grab that, copy that, and we're going to go back to Lofty. Now, when we're in Lofty here, you're going to see this little button right here that says source. Well, that's what we want to do is we want to use that source code. So you're going to click on that and delete anything that's in there. And then you're just going to paste that in there. And then you're going to re-click that source code and you're going to see it actually put that email signature in there, but it doesn't look good yet, right? It kind of put it in there a little bit funky. And I don't know why Lofty software does this. That's the one thing that I don't like about Lofty, but hey, I found a workaround, and if that's the only thing I don't like about a CRM, then I think we're doing really, really good. This is actually pretty easy to fix, okay? So if we go over there and we click by my picture, you can can see that if I hit enter, it just moves those two pictures down, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and make that like a little bit more centered, right? And then so it doesn't look so squunched up, if I click on each individual spot here, I can just move that text over, okay? And it's literally that simple. When I click my EXP logo, I'm just gonna click on it, and then I'm gonna hit the arrow button to the left, and then I can tab that or space bar that over as well. And then we'll do the same thing with my phone over here, the mobile phone, my office phone, email, and website. And then even with YouTube, we'll do the same thing. We'll bring that more over. All right, and then now you can see it's pretty well set up, right? Looks a lot better. I can even come over here, and if I wanted to make that bigger now, I could. I can come over here and say, let's make it like 24, and then there we go. That looks pretty good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. So we could click save, and then there it is, right? That's how we were able to take our Gmail and convert it to HTML, and then throw it right into Lofty's source code there. And everything's still linked up, but there is no search bar on there this time, right? So if you want to still do that, you can still add that search bar. You can just, you know, click that down and then add the search bar or whatever fancies you. You know, I would always recommend to at least have that search tab on there, because that's how a lot of my clients end up on my website. All right, realtors, now you know how to create a standout, fully clickable email signature inside of Lofty. We covered everything from editing your signature, customizing it with buttons, adding images and emojis, setting up hyperlinks, and even converting your Gmail signature to HTML and adding it to Lofty. Remember, your email signature is way more than just a sign up. It's a powerful tool to enhance your professional image and make it easy for clients to get in contact with you. So don't settle for a static JPEG. Make every email count with a dynamic, clickable signature. So before you go, sound off in the comments. What's one feature you're excited to add to your new email signature? Let me know and let's start the conversation. Oh, and if you're ready to take your ChatGPT game to the next level, make sure to click the link in the description to get exclusive access to my free masterclass. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.